That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
My boy's a goblin.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have
Hooks him?
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm
he got
not
cooked.
giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
They just cast magic with their hands, no wands needed, huh? No wands needed. Well, that's part of the ancient magic. Summon the full-on knight. Better get out of there. Whoa, that was cool. This makes so much more sense now. I have a more deep found appreciation for this.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the Pensieve, the Locket, and the Path to Both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Oh, you wanted the person to go back to Hogwarts? Wow. That's cool. This is the train from the film. Wow, this is so cool. Well done. Just starting the game. Wow. Really captures the world. This frame gen stuff is pretty dope. I know it's like in its infancy, but it's pretty good stuff. Alright, so we're at Hogwarts. Now we gotta do the sorting ceremony.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Hogwarts looks slightly different than it did 100 years.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
So
Fig,
one of the blacks
nice of you to join us.
was the headmaster.
The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
So, Sirius ancestor? Great-grandfather, maybe?
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
I thought Weasley was the headmaster. This is Ron's ancestor. This is cool.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Can't wait to start classes. Can't wait to explore. Let's do classes.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something.
He did a good job with the hat, too.
A certain
Even though you only really
sense
see the
of...
sorting hat in like the first film.
What is it?
Daring, curiosity, loyalty, ambition. Ambition, ambitious, daring. Let's go ambitious.
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Let's go. Literally one
You
question.
belong in Slytherin!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
It's interesting. Like, they did not want to program
It's
in.
not as though I've banned
Quidditch?
flying altogether, but
They did not want to put it in the
don't
game. Like,
tempt
was
me.
it too much to put in the
you
game?
are here to focus
have
on
to
your
find a way to get it
academic
out.
futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Tell them to get out.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Deputy Headmistress. Ah, okay. Deputy.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin
I hear a
common
slight echo.
In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
I'm gonna be pissed if I have an echo this entire time. Oh, that's gonna suck
Well
so
done.
fucking bad.
Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
I'm hearing the echo now.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome.
But it looks like I only
I
have
hope
one
you
input
enjoy your
source.
first night at Hogwarts.
Maybe it's a
Sleep
thing.
well.
Maybe it's part of the fluid motion frames. Let me see. So stream is getting audio of the game. I'm getting audio of the game. Stream's getting no
Looks like everyone's gone.
media, no chat.
Let's
But
head
they're
to the
getting my
common room.
mic. Yeah, I don't know. There's no. I don't think there's a no echo. Audio. Audio device 1 is my stream. Audio device 2 is my media. And on stream mode, just game. I think we're good. All right. Find your common room. What's this? Oh, you need an apple? Nice. Let me minimize this panel. Keep that open. This is really cool. Really well done. So far. Really, really well done so far. The music is amazing. Is Slytherin underground?
I suppose some introductions are in order.
That new fifth year must be different. Starting Hogwarts. Wonder where they've gone.
Already knew that. Can I help you? Ah, you're the new fifth year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful
Professor
way
Fig
to
got
go,
cooked.
poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
Indeed. And how did you escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
He knows some stuff.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have
Yeah,
met a
Echo.
kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
I think it's from the frame gen. It could be an echo from the frame gen. There's a slight echo when my character talks. Wow, the world feels like very well done.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
I heard that someone cast the Confunders charm on a Ravenclaw fourth year, so they couldn't answer.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. You should have listened to me.
Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could.
Imelda
Speaking
Reyes
of which,
with an Irish
I'd like to get in
accent.
some
That's
time on my
tough.
broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the
Oof, I
time.
hear that echo. I don't know
There's
where it's coming
nothing
from
like
though.
swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Audio. Output. There's no monitoring going on. So, wonder what it is. Probably just the frame gen. That's crazy. Ominous gone.
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Ominous, what a name.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Very
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs. Don't get the password wrong is all I can say.
Who was calling for me? Wow, this game is pretty. Very pretty game. I like this fluid motion frames thing. Frame gen. It's not half bad. It's not tremendous, but I'll give it like a 7, 8 out of 10. Highly recommend. I'm gonna have to try it out with The Witcher 3. I think I was having issues with The Witcher 3 on GOG Galaxy, like signing in. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. GOG Galaxy is bugging out. Oh, if you run, they extend their arms. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I gotta try this FMF on The Witcher 3 with ray tracing.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first
Nothing
day at
handles
Hogwarts.
I've
ray
been
tracing
dreaming of
well,
this
not
day
even
for a long time.
4090s. So 7900 XTX
Well, you are
needs the frame
here.
gen like a
Make
4090.
the most of it. You only have one
But this is
first
cool
day
because
at
it's
Hogwarts.
driver based. It's
Now,
not.
in light of your
The developer
unique
doesn't have to
situation,
enable it. Like the
joining
developer
us as a
didn't
fifth
enable
year,
FSR3
you'll need
frame
to
gen.
catch up with your
So this is
classmates
driver
and
based
not
frame gen.
fall
It's actually
behind.
pretty good.
Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
This is cool.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career
Again,
you
I
can
can't
have when
say
you
that
leave
this
here.
is.
After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education,
It definitely
of the
is
ministry,
120 FPS.
we've devised
because
something
the frame timing and the frame
extraordinary
pacing is
to
correct
ensure your
with
success.
no micro stutter and low power usage. I'm using only 219 watts, which
Here
is
you are.
crazy. At 60% utilization. Like, this is really cool. I'm excited to see how this works. Like, this is a big feature. This is such a massive feature. Driver-based frame generation on AMD graphic cards.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field
Way
guide.
better than I think when
It will
NVIDIA is
help you to
providing,
keep
which is
track
like
of what you are learning, so that you master all
the
that's
developer has to
expected of a
provide
fifth
access to
year.
frame gen.
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thanks, Professor Weasley.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Was it storage? Slytherin storage?
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
That's cool. Slytherin? Facts. Did you also get put into Slytherin, Gilligan?
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your
gotta do
magic
green for Slytherin,
and
right?
educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue?
Revelio?
And see what details the field guide can provide.
What, this statue? Oh, you got Ravenclaw? That's dope. Gilligan. The Kelpie statue. Shapeshifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long maned horse. The largest Kelpie ever reported is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. Wow. You just unlocked the field guide. Open the field guide. This is your wizard level. XP earned from challenges. Your field guide tracks your current challenge progress. See challenge menu to continue. Field guide pages. Discover more field guide pages around the world. Collect field guide pages in Hogwarts. Collect 2 of them. Okay, so I can claim the reward once I get 2. That's what's up, Killer Cam. You got Ravenclaw?
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Got you, Professor Weasley. Following you. Oh, my boy got his owl. That's cute.
Lumos.
Yo, the snake actually comes out. What the hell? Oh shit, and the shadow actually casts. If I have a light source behind her, it casts light? I don't even have ray trace shadows on. That's pretty cool. Nah, that's dope. See that? That's dope. Yeah, they did an interesting
timing.
job.
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
He's got to use flue powder.
guide
Now I
contains
know
a
what
map
the
of
hell
the
this
castle.
is.
Open it up and find Central Hall.
Ron's mom makes them use flue powder in Chamber of Secrets, I believe. And he goes, instead of diagonally, he goes diagonally. Yes, this is cool. I know what this is now. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live, and include the house common rooms and Great Hall. Professor Weasley says she had more to show me. I should follow her to find out what she has in mind. This is where I'm at. This is the grand staircase. This is the map. I'm checking the map right now. I'm on check the map time. This is the grand staircase. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flue flames that I have not discovered. Select the library annex to continue. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall flue flame for you, which is here. And I can fast travel. Ooh, that's cool. That's cool. Do we get to go into the Dark Forest?
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Let's check it out.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the Hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Revelio.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today.
This is cool. Charms
and I'd like to be
Defensive
sure you
Against
get to
Dark
Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What's Hogsmeade? What is Defense Against Dark Arts?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due
Let's
course.
go get some butter beers.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how
butterbeers.
to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
An Auror? Nice.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Fire.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your
I just
first
adjusted
day,
the camera chat
and
a
you
little
have
bit.
much to learn.
'Cause I
Happily,
moved
your
over.
professors have agreed to create additional assignments for
I
you
moved over
outside
quite a
of
bit.
class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your
I'm
adept
leaning
use
back
of
to Fat
Revelio
Joe right
earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague
like a head
as to
pillow.
the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that
Chilling right now.
awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's
Let me
more
grab
to
a-
the story than
a
a
lumbar
search
pillow
for
for my
belongings
head.
and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm afraid there isn't.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
I'm not gonna
Speak of the
snitch.
devil, Professor Fig. Your ears
Yo,
must
chat,
have been
having a
burning.
stream deck is so
Yes.
crazy. Like, you could
You
literally
seem to
lean
have
back
provided our new fifth year with a
just
solid
chill.
foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
and
I'm afraid I can't take all
adjust
the
your
credit
camera,
there,
like,
Professor.
rotations
They've a
of
rare
dials.
aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece.
She knows we
perfectly
lying.
good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very
Facts.
well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Let's do that. Let's do that. Let me grab a little head pillow. And I'll be right back, chat. We back. And we back. And we back. Got my little head pillow. You feed me? Got the green pillow for Slytherin. Because we Slytherin. Chilling right now. Alright. The hell we doing over here? Let me talk to my boy, Fig.
It's good to see you, Professor.
Figgy Smalls.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead.
Facts.
It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Gotcha,
Good.
bro.
Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
What's up? Show me. So that's a main quest. Charm compass. I'm tracking the quest now.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket.
Let's do
For
it.
now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
All right, we going to class. So that lag. Yo. Wait, am I bugging? No fog. Beautiful bright day. What's up with the skies? What? Is that me or the skies are not rendering, chat? There they go. Kind of cloudy outside. Is that a bug? Sky's not rendering? There it is. It's like foggy. supposed to be foggy? I have no idea. Is that the ray tracing? Is that because of ray tracing, ambient occlusion? Who knows? What's up, kid?
I have other engagements, but hello.
A little foggy, I'm not gonna lie. Could be the ray tracing. Then again, I don't know.
always feel quite safe enough.
Hey, I got a flu flame.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Oh shit, they talk to you? Ignatia Winsmith? What's up, kid? Yo, what's up with these? What's up with this beautiful castle? Why we don't see this in the movies? The hell? This is a pretty game.
Foolish child. Do you have any idea how many muggles the Ministry had to obliterate to cover up your actions? You could have been killed. You
Oh,
could have
Howler.
exposed us all. If I lose my job, it will be you to blame.
A howler is a letter that yells at you, right? That's what Ron's mom sent him when he stole the car. Yo, this is so cool. There's so much like stuff from the movies. Damn, they polished the hell out these floors. And I remember with ray tracing on, these floors look hella polished. Everything looks hyper polished with ray tracing on. So with ray tracing off, it looks like it looks okay. Like everything looks wet with ray tracing on, but this is ray tracing off on the floors, on the reflections. I believe so. I could be bugging. I could have turned it on. My OWLs. I think it's off. Yeah, reflections are off, shadows are off, but ambient occlusion's on. You feel me? You feel me? Controls the amount of sharpness applied to the visuals which have been downscaled by the chosen rendering resolution. I said 0.5. I feel like 0.2 is too soft. You need that sharpness a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Let's do the dark arts course. Stupefy.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
I gotta look that up.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso!
Oh, cook.
A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Late 1880s. Fantastic Beasts takes place between 1926 and 1945. Hogwarts Legacy takes place in 1890. It's tough. (1890) this game takes place. Gee Willikers.
Levioso.
Fantastic Beasts takes place in 1920, so this takes place 36 years before Fantastic Beasts.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
And 100 years before Harry Potter. Many years before Tom Riddle.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Levioso! Good. Now, the basic. Well done.
Cook them.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Protego should be easy. Levioso. Complicates things. Good form.
I know.
Levioso. Class, I hope you were paying attention. That is how you cast Levioso.
Cooked. Cortejo.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
He's tight. Got cooked.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you.
She's encouraging you.
Well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
She's like, go fight.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class...
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
I think with ray trace reflections on, like you can see your reflection in the mirrors. But
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a
I feel
duel.
like it's too expensive. But with this frame generation, it might be doable.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough.
Why he said it like that? That's completely fucking different than what the text said.
You might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned dueling.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent.
Let's go.
Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Lucan Brattleby near the Clock Tower entrance. If you're interested.
I feel like
till next time.
One shoulder rotation back. My shoulder was cooked. It was super cooked. Ah, we got some XP. We got some XP. The dark arts. Classroom looks similar. Level 2 locked. I wonder how to like stretch your shoulders. Let me look into that real quick, chat. How to stretch shoulders. Neck stretches, stretch your shoulders, shoulder rolls. Pendulum stretch, cross body swings. Cross body shoulder stretch. That's a shoulder stretch? This is a shoulder stretch? That's crazy. That felt way better. Alright. Alright, chat. We completed a class. Made some progress. I like this game, man. And I'm liking this frame gen. Like, the game is super twitchy with frame gen on. But obviously, I'm using, like, smoothing. But if I play like this... Like, I'm playing at 120 FPS. Like, I'm playing at 120 FPS, so it translates well to the stream, it looks like. It looks like it translates well to the stream. But yeah, chat, we just completed one quest. We got the character rolling. What's up, yo, Dragon? We are going to do our next quest and then talk to Shorty. It looks like the Charms class is already on the map. But yeah, I'm impressed. Like, I couldn't really appreciate all of this prior because I didn't watch the film, so I didn't know anything. And now I'm noticing all the details, and it's actually really cool. That shoulder stretch was helpful. I'm gonna try to like position myself a little bit better. Maybe a little tilt. And maybe a little zoom. That looks good. Messing around with the camera settings. I got the camera settings, chat, set up on the Stream Deck. So it's actually really dope. Just to kind of mess with the dials. And even the head, even the bust of the heads look at you. That's cool. There goes the cat again.
Come now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago. You've made your point.
Was that a ghost? Oh shit, that's two ghosts. They even put the ghost in here? That's cool. Chat, they even put the ghost in here? This is cool. Is that the Cerberus? The one that protects the Sorcerer's Stone? Is that the three-headed dog? On a tapestry? Whoa, this is cool. Is this ever shown in the movie? Or in the books? There's a lot to admire with this game. There's like so much detail in this castle. That was super laggy. A lot of fringing, but again, like I said, new technology with the frame generation on AMD. This is dope. Let's knock out this class, this Charms
Professor Ronan
class.
tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Professor Ronan. Yo, this Stream Deck with the dials
Here.
is so dope.
Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Natsy.
Hello, I am Nettie.
Oh, Natty.
So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone?
Shorty was like, grab the book.
I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you.
Wow.
Get into place now.
Accio? New spell? Let's go.
Accio.
Ooh.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice.
Facts.
Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Let's go. I think he's also Slytherin, right? Because he has the snake charm. Hey, we going outside? We outside, we outside, we outside. Let's do it. With that.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
This guy is crazy. He makes a whole game.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
I'm about to Accio these with the Starfield controller.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstone. That's it!
Okay.
Very good! Excellent control there.
No, don't fall. Like
very good. Points to
3/4
Slytherin.
of the yellow. You
But
gotta let
there's
go.
certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge?
She's about to
Come
cook
on
me.
up.
Anything that has fast motion on a small object has color fringing.
You'll be the blues
on
just
the
as
fluid
before,
motion
and Miss
frames.
Onai, you are
But
playing
again,
red.
it's not bad.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
She goes first.
Be sharp.
What is she, a demon? The hell?
That is how it's done.
Alright. Talking that shit.
Accio.
Oh, it went over.
Not to worry.
Here we go.
Damn, Miss Onai is cooking me. Can I knock hers out? Yeah. I know.
Accio! Splendid!
Let us see this.
Let me see if I can knock this one out of hers. Nah, I probably can't. Maybe I can. Actually, yep, I can. Oh, I gave her extra points.
Brilliant.
It's all good. Try to knock hers out. I didn't hold it long enough.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I ended up giving her extra points.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Interesting these.
I'll say.
Hey, enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Alright.
Watch this.
Watch these. Oh, she's cooked.
There we go.
Oh, she's cooked.
Accio.
Got it. Got it just out the way. I didn't hold it long enough.
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
No. Let's go. Let's go, boys.
That's it.
Let's go, boys. You gotta let it go 3/4 of the yellow.
Here we go.
She better not knock mine out. I'll pop her bottle.
Accio.
Let's go. Hooked. No!
Don't lose your composure.
I won still. How did that one fall over?
Very good, both of you. Well done.
It's all good. I finished class. This is not like Bully. The game Bully, I never went to class. I don't even remember going to class. Ah, yeah,
Class
Dragon.
is dismissed.
Have a
Gather
good
your
night.
things on the way out.
I'm about to
Good
save
game,
up
Baghdad.
and hop off
I
myself.
must admit, I think I underestimated
GG's.
you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to
Vibing.
get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year.
Wagadu's
My
another
mother
school?
received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Wow.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
That's interesting.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
That's dope.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, This enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Wow.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world.
Oh, wow.
So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronen wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Later. Nice chat. All right, chat. That was tremendous.
Of course.
Completed our classes. We cooked a little bit. Oh, I can't see. I gotta talk to my mains.
Here on humans.
A word, if you
you're so
would.
inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor.
Why Wagadu
though I
is not in the
sense that
Triwizard
she is a
Tournament?
bit
I won't look into
distracted
that.
of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Amazing. All right, let's save now. Shout out to the professors, man. Let's go. Let's go. We out of here. Chat, tremendous. That's all I gotta say. Thank you so much for tapping in, those who did. And, you know, if you know somebody who will enjoy the stream, enjoy the vibes, tell them to tap in. Send them the link. You know, let them know when I go live. Show them the YouTube. We're trying to grow this channel this year. We're trying to grow to 1,000 followers. And you know, the vibes here, not bad. I like the vibes here. Calm on a Friday, playing some games. Chat's a little low key today, but it's all good. We'll take it step by step. Appreciate y'all, and I'm gonna catch y'all next time.